What is up, bros? Back with some strategic mind blitzkrieg. When we left off, Operation Sea Lion was a success. We knocked the British out, and now we are on to North Africa. Fort Tobruk, it looks like the only officer that gave a shit to show up and tell us what's going on was Donuts.
The Kriegsmarine is woefully undermanned in the area of operation, and there is nowhere to get reinforcements from. We'll have to make do with the assets on hand and use guile rather than brute force. Perhaps it would be best to make this a joint operation between the Navy and the Luftwaffe.
And nobody else showed up. No Manstein, no Guderian, not even Rommel. At this point, I would take that traitor Goring. Remember, we found out last episode, maybe you didn't catch it, that Goring was plotting against the Führer and tried to get Halder on board. Anyway, Siege of Tobruk, let's go. Well, there he is, Rommel himself. Yeah, we had a meeting. You weren't there. Rommel, you're getting flanked from the hill. Oh my god, it's going to be a godforsaken bloodbath. How'd you allow yourself to get outflanked?
I order our tanks to retreat. We will use 88mm flak guns to make an ambush for the enemy armored troops.
Yes, sir.
Inform the Führer that the storming of Tobruk is delayed.
Despite capturing the British islands, the Empire still holds and continues to pester us.
This is exactly what I was warning you about.
I'll give it to
They command a
Halder.
powerful fleet in the Mediterranean and strong army forces in Africa.
He did say that.
If I'm not mistaken, recently I ordered you to develop a plan for eliminating the British influence over Europe and Africa.
I have some ideas in that regard, if you would like to hear them out.
General Rommel is facing serious difficulties in Africa. I must admit, I did not expect that. I would like you to go to Tobruk and help him in planning our next offensive. If you know how to finish off those pesky Brits, then do it.
Yes, sir. I will travel to Tobruk at once.
Great. Halder's in charge. It'll be a Sitzkrieg.
I saw that the car is awaiting you outside. Do not worry, our talk would not require much time.
Forget about the car. Did you manage to get the information I asked you for?
Unfortunately not, Halder. My people keep working on finding any traces of the conspiracy in your headquarters.
It's
but we have
Goring!
yet to find a single officer tied to the resistance.
It's Goring!
What about my guest?
I can say with certainty that he has ties with the Führer's inner circle.
I see. Thank you for the information, Canaris.
There's one more thing you should keep in mind, Halder. Those above listen to your phone with great interest. I suggest you be very careful, Halder. It is likely they want to frame you.
What if Canaris is working with Goring?
Gentlemen, as the grunts say, we're burning daylight. Let us skip all the formalities,
Italians.
and Irvin,
Great.
give me a situation report.
In order to maintain the offensive momentum, I ordered my tanks division to assault Tobruk immediately. The plan failed. We met heavy resistance and had to retreat, plus we lost several tanks, as well as our vanguard commander. After several additional failed attempts at breaching the fortress's defenses, I ordered the troops to fall back and regroup.
The Allies seem to be serious about holding the city. We can't afford a protracted siege. If we get stuck at Tobruk, we'll give the British time to establish themselves in Egypt. And that's where our whole plan of eastward advance will die. The fortress needs to be taken as soon as possible. Irvin, this siege has already lasted for some time. Are there any weak points you've spotted?
Our priority is El Adem. It is the cornerstone of Tobruk's defense, and if we take it, we'll have the fortress surrounded, ripe for an assault from multiple directions.
Good thinking, make it so. Besides, we need to start starving out the fortress garrison. As far as I know, the British are supplying the defenders with fuel and ammunition. Done it. I want no British convoys entering Tobruk's harbor. Time to establish the blockade.
Our naval forces are underpowered in this region. I would dispatch several ships and U-boats to assist you, but they will need time to reach Tobruk. Moreover, let me be blunt. They are no match for the British fleet in the region.
Tell them to avoid provoking the enemy, and that should suffice.
Yeah.
Report to me as soon as your units arrive at Tobruk.
Regarding the fortress itself, for full control we'll need to capture the following objectives: Bianca, Fort Pilastrino, Fort Salaro, and Fort Ariente. 2 southern airfields, the western and the eastern one, and finally, the port of Tobruk. I have to warn you, there is a military hospital in the direct vicinity of the port. We can't let it sustain any damage.
I agree completely. That said, gentlemen, we have our plan. Irvin, notify our Italian allies and coordinate a joint operation.
Franz, this is ridiculous. Of all the units I had at the beginning of this campaign, only about half are currently combat ready. If this continues, our soldiers will be storming Cairo without any tank support. I recommend we don't take any unnecessary risk with our heavy armor.
I agree completely. The Führer is massing most of our forces in Europe, preparing for the invasion of the USSR, so we cannot count on reinforcements. From here on out, let us strive for minimal losses, preferably none at all. Relay these instructions to all field commanders.
So where do we start from? We place here. We got some Italians here. We also place here. This is yeah, that's the spot he was talking about taking of importance. All right, bros, I guess. Let me throw down some units, see what we got here. It is the 15th of March, 1941. We are deployed, and there is a crap ton of mines. Luckily, I got my Pioneers have some anti-mine equipment, and so does my 2 armored cars. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna have to slowly move up. Actually, hold on a sec. Actually, let's do this. Well, actually, before we do that, all right. I got the plan. I know it seems like I'm confused. I know exactly what I'm doing here. I am a professional. We're gonna move up with the armored car first, see what we got going on, and then for any area that we can't get some recon on, we will call in some aircraft to do some recon. Actually, you know what? I could pop one of these up right now. Yeah, let's do that. Poor easy target.
General, the captured British soldiers told us about an armored vehicle depot close to the first line of fortifications. Considering the losses we've taken, we could use those British tanks if we're planning on continuing our invasion of Egypt.
A wonderful idea, Irwin. Our armored divisions have indeed been somewhat thinned. Capturing that depot could let us correct that. Make it happen.
I can guarantee that. Let's pull you back. I don't want you to take a bunch of damage. I mean, we can go ahead and blast through the dragon's teeth. Get shat on. Start blasting through the minefield. Get shat on. Nice. It's already opened up. Our best tank. I think that's our... Actually, that's our best tank. The crapper Matilda we took. Well, get it in there then. We'll block the south with our good tanks. Just in case. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to be ready for it. Let's get our infantry moved up. I don't think I want to avoid that right there, having them in transports as much as I can. Because I bet we're going to get wrecked. You know what I could do? I could go ahead and attack again. Let's just get him out of the way right now. Let's just go ahead and get this over with. Get out of the way. Run, you coward. And then we got this down here with our Italian bros. Looks like our artillery is just going to be out of reach for the first round. Let's do some spotting. Show us what's up, Italian bro. What's going on over here? Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? I'm gonna go ahead and push up. I think, you know what? I think I start out too apprehensive. I think that's why I always end up, like, just panicking to finish at the end. I mean, not panicking to, like, finish overall, but I always end up, like... Shit, why did I move so close there? Yeah, go in there, finish him off, bro. Dang, Italian tanks! Since when were the Look at this! Italian tanks are unstoppable! When did this happen? Look at that shit! We already captured that! God, beautiful Italian tanks. Oh hell. The Italian tank. And this road right here leads to our primary objective, El Adim. And I'm just gonna move up on it slowly. I'm not gonna move up very far. You know what? I don't want him to heal up in between rounds. So I think I'm gonna have to call in a bombing strike and, you know, take out a couple other targets while we're at it. Or at least loosen them up a little bit. Alright, got him out of there. Anti-tank took a little bit of damage. Hey. Damage. Yeah, they had a pretty good counteroffensive. It was kind of nasty, I ain't gonna lie. We'll move this guy up. D-mine. Take a little bit of damage, guy. It's fine. It's no big deal. It was nothing. Shake it off. We're gonna be getting a lot of work out of the artillery, I can tell you that. This guy thinks he's getting away. No. You will not be getting away. Yeah, this is what I want. I want one of these 88s going loose on these tanks. Nice. Nice. I like it. And shit, I guess the Pioneer Division can get in a little bit of damage. Why not? I mean, if you got it in you... Damn, we're getting shit done. What counterattack? Let's move up this artillery here. Does incendiary rounds do? No, it doesn't. Incendiary rounds do no more damage. Finish him off. Move up. Move right up on this guy, I guess. I mean, how ballsy are we gonna get here? Because I mean, we can definitely push hard. I'm saying let's go. I'm saying let's go. We can actually get this 88 moved into position to hit this tank. I guess we can pop him with this artillery. So yeah, their counteroffensive that was so like, oh, let's worry about it, whatever, it's done. Get shit on. We almost lost one Italian bro. Pull back. Get healed up. I mean, we're gonna go and push hard because, I mean... Actually, let's move up and take this out. That's gonna be a pain in the ass the whole time until we take it out. Italian tank. You want to finish that off? Well done. Let's go ahead and finish off the fort. Got that. Check out this damage output. Amazing. Amazing, guys. I'll never talk bad about the Italians again. So they didn't move up any tanks, but they did move up some Air Force. All right, that's going to be it for, what was this? March 16th. Oh, I almost forgot. You know what? Let's scout it. Scouting don't cost that much money. If he can make it. If there's not a bunch of AA. A couple destroyers. That's it. Go ahead and take them out. We got numbers right now.
Our intelligence reports a British sapper unit laying additional mines along the first line of enemy defense. They're patching up any remaining holes in the minefield.
Taking care of those mines will bog us down, all while the enemy artillery rains fire on our troops. Intercept the British combat engineers as soon as possible.
General, there is a problem. The Italian tank crews are refusing to go on the offensive. They say there is some so-called desert demon fighting for the Brits. It is said to appear in clouds of sand and smoke. Shells are ricocheting from his thick hide, and he destroys one tank after another. The most religious soldiers say it's some kind of godly punishment for Mussolini's sins.
What? Come on. Have all those soldiers got sunstroke or something? Or better yet, have they just been speaking to the locals too much? Tell them, if they keep disobeying orders, I will personally make a judgment day for them combined with the plagues of Egypt. After that, they'll think any demons with Mussolini they encounter will be nothing but a child's play.
Damn.
Alder, I think they talk about an extremely successful British tank commander. We are listening to the British communications regularly, and they often mention a tank ace named Norman Plow. He did destroy 20 Italian tanks during a single battle in his Matilda II tank. Reason enough to call him a desert demon, it seems to me.
Rommel, do you speak Latin? Anyways, you will have to do us a bit of exorcism. Go make a public banishment of that so-called demon.
Okay, there was a bit of a counterattack. It wasn't too much. Bro, they called in 4 bombers. And possibly another one. I don't even know what's going on there. We are like, what the hell happened here? Why they all come at us? I don't understand. Okay, those are the ones we need to sink. All right, well, anyways, we need to take this, so let's move up the artillery. Shit, didn't see that. Actually, you know what? We could start firing at that, I guess. There we go. That should do it. Nice. Move up. Got it. Holy shit.
The intelligence gained from the British prisoners of war was correct. We captured multiple Matilda heavy tanks in pristine condition.
And they will serve us well.
I see one. You said multiple. You just said multiple. I see one. I see one Matilda tank. Where are these multiples? Everybody's always talking about stuff that never happens. Where's my multiples? I never get the multiples I hear about. Give me some multiples. Damn, this guy's going off though, huh? This guy is going off. Got him on the run. Finished. Hey, that was actually a really good round. I will take that round. That was a... Bro, we're kicking ass. It's amazing. And they brought in their Air Force and we got 88s for days. 88s for days. 88s putting it down. They're trying to attack my Italian bros and I'm not liking that. It's bugging me. You don't just come in here and attack my Italian bros like that. I'm just saying, like, how do they have such a massive Air Force? We gotta get the Italian tanks in, man. They do more damage than my German tanks. Oh, it's a bunker. Alright, it's a bunker. Italian tank, you want to finish that off for us? See, look how badass the Italian tanks are. My artillery down here can finally help out. Can finally put some work in. They've been able to do nothing so far. Alright, bros, I think that's gonna be a wrap for the 17th of March. Anyways, bros, if you are enjoying this content, you know what to do. Slap like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm back here for our next upload. Peace! Bruchminati out.